Good morning, students. Today we will revise chapter 10, Motion and Measurement of Distances. So let us start. Let us see how can we measure length of an object correctly. Students, to measure the length of an object, the scale should be placed along the length to be measured. It should be placed very close to the object to be measured. And students, we should not start measurement from the broken or damaged end of the scale. If the zero end of the scale is broken, then we should start measurement from some other mark of the scale. Then the actual length of the object is equal to the difference between the readings at the 2 points. And students, we should keep our eye in line with the point of measurement. If the eye is not in line with the point of measurement, the measured length will be either shorter or longer than the actual value. Students, now let us understand the concept of motion and rest. We know that the objects which change their position with time are said to be in motion, and the objects which do not change their position with time are said to be at rest. Students, let us imagine ourselves to be sitting inside a compartment of a running train. Let us take a situation when everybody in the compartment is sitting at rest. Then each passenger is at rest relative to the compartment as well as with respect to the other passengers. But if we consider any point outside the compartment, such as the platform as the reference point, then the compartment as well as the passengers in it are in motion. This example shows that the same object may be at rest with respect to one reference point and in motion with respect to another at the same time. So we can say that the motion in a body is actually a relative motion, and the states of rest and motion are relative. Students, now let us study about types of motion. First of all, let us understand about translatory motion. Students, in translatory motion, the body moves as a whole and every point on the body moves the same distance. The motion of falling apple is an example of translatory motion. Students, the path of translatory motion may be either linear, curved, or any irregular shape. Based on the path, translatory motion may be linear motion, curvilinear motion, or random motion. Linear motion. Students, in linear motion, body moves along a straight line. Motion of a car along a straight road is an example of linear motion. Curvilinear motion. Students, now let us understand about curvilinear motion. Student, in curvilinear motion, body moves along a curved path. For example, the motion of a car along a curved road is an example of the curvilinear motion. Students, when body moves along a circular path, then its motion is called circular motion. Circular motion is a special type of curvilinear motion. Random motion. Students, in random motion, body keeps on changing its direction in a disorderly manner. Motion of a football or hockey player on the ground is an example of random motion. Students, now let us see the motion of spinning top. The motion of a body in which every particle on it moves along a circular path about a fixed axis is called rotational motion. Students, motion of a spinning top, rotation of earth about its axis, movement of blades of a fan are examples of rotational motion. Now let us understand about periodic motion and oscillatory motion. Students, the motion which repeats itself at a regular interval of time is called periodic motion. Motion of pendulum of a clock is an example of periodic motion. And students, to and fro motion of a body along the same path is called oscillatory motion, and small and rapid oscillations are called vibrations. Students, now let us revise what we have learned today by solving some questions. Question number 1. The motion which repeats itself at a regular interval of time is called option A, periodic motion, option B, rotational motion, option C, translatory motion, option D, none of these. And the correct answer is option A, periodic motion. Question number 2. The states of rest or motion are option A, relative, option B, absolute, option C, virtual, option D, none of these. And the correct answer is option A, relative. Practice makes perfect. Students, these are some homework questions that you need to solve at your home. I hope that you will solve these questions correctly. Thank you.